Aquarius, welcome to your July 2015 Tarotscope. This is Gwendolyn of Readings by Gwendolyn, and I just wanted to say a quick thank you to those who have booked readings and/or downloaded my workshop that I did on Tarot and Numerology with Julianne Victoria of Through the Peacock's Eyes. If you're ever interested in booking your own reading, you can do that at readingsbygwendolyn.com. And I've already pre-shuffled the cards here, so I'm just going to lay them out for July 2015 for Aquarius. Let's make sure those are all in the frame. Looks like they are. I'll lay them all out and then I'll give descriptions of what the cards are and what relationship they have to each other. Okay, great. So it looks like for the beginning of the month, you have some sort of event that may bring like-minded people together. There's a lot of sweetness in terms of celebration and joy and festivities. This card here is Four of Wands, and it means a celebration. It means surprise. It means festivities. Because it's in reverse, it can mean a sadness in the home, or it can sometimes mean things where it's a gathering, a solemn gathering. So it can mean, for some of you, it may mean a funeral that brings loved ones, Three of Cups, into the home. Like it gathers a social event, and what would have been celebratory and like a wedding here, it may be a solemn event. Or it may just be, it may be a wedding, or any sort of celebration, festivity, but because it's in reverse, there's something going on with this event that is either not coming to the surface, or that the joy is dampened by something, or the festivity is a little bit dampened. Either it's not going as you planned, or it's something's happening with it. But it is bringing it. What it will do is enable you to spend a lot of time with like-minded people, perhaps family members or friends. They're coming together in a spirit of love and support. So that's going on in the beginning of the month. And also, it may lead you to, if this does represent a passing away of someone, or you may have some reflection after this event happens. This card is called Picking Up the Pieces. It's Five of Swords. And what it represents is a man who's collecting his thoughts or collecting the spoils after a war or a crisis or a battle that's gone on. I'm just going to say it may relate to the event, or after you've celebrated with friends and family, when you come back to what sort of normal reality, you may have this feeling of, okay, what did I get from that? What can I learn from that? What can I walk away with and reflect upon? So this card is basically saying, what's left over that I can kind of take with me? And you may be feeling a little bit unstable afterwards. Two of Coins in the Rider-Waite is a card of a man standing on one foot and juggling. So there's a little bit of instability, or maybe feeling a little knocked off your balance. But this is also a card and trying to make decisions. So he can be a little bit indecisive, like, should I do this or should I do that? Or splitting up the finances afterwards. It also can be a card of having flexibility, and because he's standing on one foot and juggling balls, it can sometimes mean, like, look at what I can handle. Look at all the things that I can do, even though I'm standing on one foot, even though the ground is not really stable beneath me. It's a card of flexibility and being able to be adaptable and adapting to situations. So in the middle of the month, it looks like you have a lot of strength coming to you. What I will say is that Four of Swords speaks about, this is a picture of a soldier resting after a time of battle or in between battles. It kind of echoes this card. This is Five of Swords. So after the battle has happened, there's consideration of what you can take away from it, and then also resting. And these two cards together really mean reflecting and gathering your inner strength. This is a card of strength. This is a major arcana card. So this means resting, collecting yourself, looking to find your inner strength. There may be something about what happened in the first part of the month that really set you off balance, that really kind of knocked you off your regular balance. And in the middle of the month might be a time to collect yourself, take a time out, look to gather your own strength. And what will happen is that you're going to come out of that in a very powerful position. These are both very powerful cards. Magician and Emperor, again, they're major arcana cards. So all three of these are major arcana cards in the middle of the month. Magician is powerful because he is able to say, I create this thing before me. Whatever I want to create, I can make it happen. I've got all these resources available to me. I can say abracadabra, let it be, and it becomes true. Emperor is powerful because he has the word of the law behind him. He's the head of an empire, and whatever he says goes. So you have these incredibly strong, powerful cards, and in conjunction with this strength card, what I'm seeing is that while these are upside down in the middle of the month, that by resting and gathering your strength, that strength comes out through Magician and Emperor. And this may be you feeling creative and ready to launch upon something new. One is also a number of new beginnings. And then you may also have someone who is like an emperor in support of you, or both of these may represent your new renewed vitality, that both of them are passionate. It's all this red color and optimistic. That's all the yellow color there. So I see a lot of your vital energy coming back kind of in the second part of the middle of the month. And you may feel powerful again after feeling a little wobbly or unsteady or just needing to take time out. So that middle of the month may be good for you, Aquarius. And it may be also when things transfer into fire. The sun is going to be moving into fire, into Leo in July. So it may be around the time that happens. Towards the end of the month, you have some nice Lovers energy. You've got both the Lovers card and also the Six of Cups card. So Six of Cups and Lovers both represent relationships, and Six of Cups is sweetness and innocence and childlikeness. However, they are both in reverse. So while that energy is there, I'm seeing that there might be some sort of fall of loss of innocence in a relationship. There may be a way, even though Lovers means closeness and intimacy and passion and sexuality and love and all the things that come with a loving relationship, because it's in reverse, I'm seeing that these people are maybe used to be childlike and innocent and playful, but there's been a loss of innocence. There may be a side of your partner that you didn't care to see, or that the innocence has been broken, or that you may not necessarily even be in a relationship, but you're feeling this way. Maybe you're feeling a little callous about starting a new relationship, but what there is available too is this Ace of Coins, which speaks to a new lifestyle, a new way of being. So there may be an opportunity for renewal, even though there's this loss of sentimentality or a loss of innocence. There's still, maybe you've broken through to a new cycle of your relationship, or a new cycle of the way that you approach relationships. If because Lovers is in reverse, that you haven't been satisfied, or that you haven't been able to get into a relationship, here's this Ace of Coins, which says, here's a new lifestyle, and the world is handing you something new. So I'm going to say a lot of that comes from self-acceptance and forgiveness, whether it's forgiving someone else or forgiving yourself. This is also a renewal card. This is Judgment, which has to do with letting go of the ghosts or the shackles of the past and breaking into a world where everything is renewed by this fire. So work on, if you're feeling any sort of blocks or challenges or stagnancy with your relationships, especially in terms of loss of innocence or feeling cynical, because that's the opposite of this card. And because these are both upside down, I'm going to say it relates to that. Work on self-acceptance, self-forgiveness, and or forgiveness of the other person, because in this card all these people are souls that are being renewed through forgiveness. So that will lead to your new opportunity, your new way of living, your new way of being, because that's being handed to you from the clouds, which is kind of like judgment. You know, in the clouds, what's up in the sky, the spiritual realm is presenting you with renewal and refreshment. So that's my reading for you for July 2015 for Aquarius. Hope you enjoyed it. And feel free to subscribe to my channel, or if you want to book your own reading, you can go to readingsbygwendolyn.com. Thank you.